In this tutorial, you'll learn more advanced ways to control player movement, speed, and timing. Select player 1 to display the timing bar below. Every player's first timing point starts at 0 seconds by default. Drag the first timing point to 0.5 seconds. This means that player 1 will begin skating half a second into the drill at the default speed of 20 kilometers per hour. Draw player 1's skating route over the blue line, make a tight turn toward the boards, and stop beside the pile of pucks. Select the final timing point to see the player's arrival time, which in this case is 5.7 seconds. Using player 2, we'll now look at how timing points can control skating speed during different parts of the route. Start player 2 at 0 seconds and begin drawing the skating path. Add a timing point, continue skating, add a second timing point, then finish the route. Player 2 now arrives slightly earlier because they started skating before player 1. Drag the final timing point to the right until both players finish at almost the same time. Now adjust the two timing points in the middle of the route. Moving a timing point changes the player's skating speed between those two events, allowing you to slow down or speed up different sections independently. Let's preview the result. Player 2 starts earlier, skates more slowly through the middle of the route, then accelerates and finishes almost simultaneously with player 1. Now let's create a stop and go sequence. We'll have both players wait before continuing their route. Select player 1 and add 2 timing points. Drag the second one to 8 seconds. The 0 kilometers per hour section on the timing bar shows that the player is standing still before skating again. Repeat the same steps for player 2 so both players begin moving again at 8 seconds. Now continue player 2's skating route into the zone. Next, select player 1, collect the puck, and skate into the zone as well. As you move to player 1, the gray timing marker shows where player 2 is at that exact moment in the drill. This makes it easy to place the pass slightly ahead of the player, so the puck and player arrive at the same time. Create the pass from player 1 to player 2. Player 2 receives the puck at 10.36 seconds, while player 1's timeline now shows both the puck pickup and the pass. Unlike skating actions, puck action timing points cannot be moved, so make sure the positioning and timing are correct before creating the action. Next, have player 2 take a shot. The shooting action creates another fixed timing point on the timeline. You can choose between backhand, slap shot, snapshot, and wrist shot. Let's use a slap shot. Now continue skating player 2 into the corner and back up the boards. Next, we'll create a pivot for player 1. Changing from forward to backward skating creates a pivot action on both the skating route and the timeline. Select the pivot to choose whether the player turns left or right, then have the player face the coach before receiving the next pass. Next, select the coach and use the take action to collect the puck. Notice that this is the coach's first action, so his timeline begins here. We'll have the coach wait before making the pass, so add 2 timing points and drag the second one to create a stationary period. Again, the 0 kilometers per hour section shows that the coach is waiting. Use the gray timing marker to see exactly where player 1 will be, then make the pass slightly ahead of the player's path so the puck and player arrive together. Continue skating backward for a short distance before switching back to forward skating to make the movement look more natural. Notice the different timing points created on the timeline. Puck action timing points are fixed, while pivot timing points behave like other skating actions and can be adjusted to fine-tune the player's speed before and after the pivot. Now let's create one more pass. Select player 1. Notice that only part of the gray timing marker is visible because player 2 is directly on top of it. Continue moving player 2 until the gray timing marker sits slightly behind. This puts the receiving player in the ideal position to skate onto the pass. Complete the pass, then have player 2 skate over the blue line, turn, and stop with the puck. Now continue player 1 out of the zone, turn back toward the blue line, and complete the final skating route. Then have player 2 continue into the zone behind player 1. Let's preview the animation. Notice how the different timing adjustments work together throughout the drill. You can now use these same techniques in your own drills.